Yo, hello, hello, Chip. What's going on? Chip's the first one in here in the channel before I'm even in the channel. Chimp Flipper hanging in there. What's up, bud? A little bit of caffeine. Sorry, I needed a little bit of caffeine. I need a little bit of caffeine today. Feel a little groggy today, which is weird. I don't know why. Maybe I'm coming down with something. Maybe Austin sent me a package laced with something that got me sick. Jagger's playing dirty, trying to take me out. Chemical warfare. Let's go on. Texas Prana, Arm Wrestling Opinion. What's up? What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining up. Freezy, Frese M. What's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out with us. AJ, there he is. What's up, dude? X Monster, cheers there. What's going on? Chad Pittman in the chat. What's up, guys? What's up? On your way in, please hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate that. Just on your way in, like, you know what I mean? Like saying hi. You know what I mean? Joel Cagle, what's going on? Robert Crane, Big D, what up? No, chilling, you know. I love AOC. What's up, AOC? Man, I just lost in Fall Guys. Hey, that's a fun game. I haven't played it in a while, but I had a lot of fun playing that. YouTube's not working properly at the moment. Yeah, I know. I was having trouble with it. I just restarted my computer. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to go live, but it looks like it's working right now. But YouTube is definitely acting weird, so hopefully I don't get disconnected. What's going on? Derek says, Joel K. You know, I'm chilling, man. It's Wednesday, 4:30. Want to come hang out with you guys. I get kind of excited about talking to you guys and kicking it for a little bit. Carolyn, there she is. Another member in the chat. You guys love seeing people with that icon next to their name supporting. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love, you guys. Keeping the lights on. Keeping the lights on. Arvin Chan, what's up, dude? Paul Stevens, there he is. Paul's one of the local arm wrestlers down here. Been doing it for a while. Strong. Always broken though. Paul's just always broken. Just always injured. Always damaged. Gilgamesh, any livers? Livers? Don't know what that means. Mike McIntyre, what's going on? Josh Sharp, 13. Can I fast forward this live? No, you cannot. This is actually live right now. This is actually live. Robert Crane says you got to get some of Sandris. I know, right? GB19, what's going on? Paul Strength, thanks for tuning in. Hi, guys. Just want to say hi and say what's up to everybody as they're coming in. You guys, if you can click that thumbs up button on your way in, I'd really appreciate getting a like spike on the bottom of the video. That helps me out. You know, I'm going to try to get to all your guys' questions. You know I always do. You guys can help me out with thumbs up. I'll try to help you out and get to every single one of your questions and hopefully help you guys out if you have any training questions or anything pertinent that you want to talk about. Bridget Sexiness, there she is. My lady, my love. Mike, January 18th, recorded. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get on that. Let me get a couple more people in here. We're at 42 people. Let's get it up to like 60. Then we'll get on main topic. That way I don't have to keep repeating myself. Gilgamesh says Neil Pickup has left the chat. He's actually left. Mason Vallandingham. Hey, what's up? Paul Stevens telling about it all over for 20 plus years broke me. Whatever says, when are you going to win a match, Derek? Oh, why you got to hit me with, that's so rough, man. That's so mean. I don't think I'll be able to recover from that one. I don't know. Actually, I should be winning a match in like a month, hopefully. Gizmo says, hey, bro, do you make a living from arm wrestling or do you also have a day job? I also have a day job. So I make a little bit of money from this YouTube, but not enough to call it a living. My money, I work at a gentleman's club. A few days a week, and I'm able to make enough off that mixed with this to live this amazing lifestyle I have of just balling out. A lot of you guys have seen my my apartment. It's not very. I live in a studio apartment. It's pretty small. Like I can see. Oh, there's my bedroom, and there's the kitchen, and there's the bathroom, and there's the whole place. Well, but that's why I started dating this super rich chick, Bridget. Man, she's just sugar mama. You know what I'm saying? She's just taking care of me. Let's see. Do you like live events or prefer production quality? A nice balance of both would be nice. Devon versus Gennady already happened. It says Isaac Arzaga. Dude, that'd be crazy, man. Can we trust anything nowadays? Johnny Appleseed says, you're a stripper. I mean, I didn't want to put it out there like that, Johnny, but I mean, I guess if you really want to blow my cover, then yeah. I mean, I might not be the most limber like I used to be, a little bit hairy in places you might not like, but, I get it done. It's all about making a living and doing what you can. Jamie Sheldon in the chat. There he is, my boy, absolute monster. Joe Kagan wants to know if we're hiring. I don't know. Kind of always hiring, but kind of not. AJ says, how much do you charge at the Gentleman's Club? I think it's a $20 cover charge, man. Gilgamesh says, base sugar mama. Paul Stevens, come tell the truth. You are a Chippendales dancer. Yeah, that's me, man. I'd look more like Chris Farley when he's dancing next to oh my God, when he's dancing next to. You guys know what I'm talking about. Answer in the chat when he's dancing next to. Oh my God, brain fart. When Chris Farley is Chippendales dancing next to. How am I having a brain fart on who that is? Patrick Swayze. Thank you. The deplorable. I knew someone would know the answer to that. Yeah, when he's dancing next to Patrick Swayze, I'd be Chris Farley in that one for sure. Gizmo say, hey, you're working, man. I respect it. Yeah, gotta. Yeah, definitely don't make enough money on YouTube to support everything. Hook Roller, what's going on? Rare Earth, your thoughts on East versus West qualifier? The qualifiers, or like the one that we're gonna have out here in Southern California? Which one? Does this Bridget have a sister? Says the deplorable. I know, right? King Hoddle says it was recorded 3 weeks ago. Gosh, man, damn. All right, so what do we got? 63 people. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. So this is my thoughts, you guys, on the whole thing. The Devon Larratt and Sandris thing. I guess first I'll talk about the match itself, and then we'll get into what everybody else wants to talk about, I'm sure, about the live versus not live versus yada, yada, yada. The match went kind of as almost as expected. I did think Sandris would have a little bit more first round, and maybe put Devon in a really crazy first round position and maybe get a pin. Like it could be close first round. But I think he went the harder route first round. So yeah, didn't work out that way. Devon pretty much dominated. Not a lot to be spoken about how that match went. I mean, it was pretty clear. I mean, Sandris, I'm not saying Sandris is weak or anything like that. Devon's just amazing. But that was pretty clear domination, for the most part. So I didn't see Sandris getting too shouldery, but I don't know how much that would have mattered. Devon was pretty in control. The thing about it is, if you play this outwards, pulling backwards and sideways game with Devon long enough, you're going to be killing your inner elbow. This is going to gas. Your ability to drive hard sideways is going to gas, right? And so when that gasses, you're completely screwed. Like when your elbow is done, you are done. Devon is now going to destroy you. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that angle that Sandris was hitting can definitely cause that. So I don't know how he felt by the end of the match. Yeah, I mean, but I still think it's not hating on Sandris. I think it's just more of a reflection of how amazing Devon is, not a reflection on Sandris not being strong or something like that. But I did message Devon and I said, hey, you pulled me, but we pulled like a practice and you're a little tore down and, so it's situational. But I said, do you think I would have something for Sandris? Like, what do you feel? Because Devon felt me not that long ago. Obviously, just felt Sandris. I said, how do you think? You think I have something for him? And he said, yes. He didn't say I would destroy Sandris or anything like that. I just asked him if he thought I'd be in the match, like if I would have something for Sandris, and he said yes. So that's cool. I asked him. Okay. Now, there's a couple long messages in here. To be honest, it was not close. I didn't say it was close. I didn't say it was close. Did you find a venue for the qualifiers yet? Yes, it's back in Dave Depew's gym in San Diego on March 18th. Super chat, first super chat of the day, Carolyn, you're still next to Chave. But this is the top donator of the day for the new live stream. So allow me to update Carolyn as the mama bear for the chat. I'm just going to update the amount here, Carolyn. Thank you for your support, and I will read your super chat. Let me just get this down before I forget. There we go. Carolyn with the $10 super chat. Auntie Carolyn, If it's Uncle Marcus, it's Auntie Carolyn. Bridget, appreciation and love for her support behind the scenes. I saw her helping at practice on Sunday. Classy lady. Bridget's amazing, you guys. I mean, anybody that has an awesome partner next to them, whether it's a girl with an awesome guy partner, a guy with an awesome girl partner, or a guy with an awesome guy partner, or a girl with an awesome girl partner, whatever. If you have an awesome partner next to you that's supportive, it can mean a lot. And Bridget has embraced the arm wrestling part of me, meaning like she wants to be involved in it. She wants to know what's going on with it. If she can help with it, she does. She's always pushing me to be better, be in the gym, eat better, all the things. So it's great to have that. Yeah, it means a lot. If you guys have that, then you guys know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, I suggest getting that. But I've been in relationships and stuff. I've dated people where it wasn't that, and they didn't want anything to do with arm wrestling, and so uninterested. Oh, you do your arm wrestling thing? Yeah, whatever. Like I've dated people like that. That sucks. And so Bridget was definitely the first person I've ever dated that was into it, and wanted to be involved in that side of my life, and which is cool. Bridget says you've never dated anyone before me. I know, hypothetically. Say Freezy says, any update on your Hutchings match? He says he has a match at East vs. West, and Pablo says he has a match with Hutchings on June 3rd. Oh. But they're still trying to find a sponsor. Crap! Everybody's taking the Todd Hutchings times. I wanted one in May, and then there's East vs. West. And I was okay, maybe the end of May, early June. I didn't know Pablo and Todd Hutchings set one in. This is all I'm going to say. If the Austin Jaggers match goes the way I want, the way I would like, if I'm just purely dominate Austin right-handed, it's just like stupid. Like, oh my God, they shouldn't even have had a match. You know what I mean? If that happens, then and Todd keeps if this match keeps getting pushed back for Todd, it's gonna get bad, Todd. It's gonna get bad. You give me enough time. If you're gonna give me like 4 months after that to get even bigger and just more massive, it's gonna get bad. Just saying, it's gonna get bad. So I don't know. I didn't know about the Pablo thing, so I'm gonna have to reassess. Cole Cruz that says, bro, I know you're talking about when I pulled Devon and he came to Washington. Yeah. Veronica Knight, there she is. What's going on, Veronica? Thank you for hanging out with us. Let's see. Gilgamesh, top of Mount Sandris. Derek, you know any good clubs around the LA area? No, I don't hang out there, man. Sorry. Benji says, Clueless? Devon is the Levon of heavyweight. He kind of is, right? Whatever says, Derek versus Sandris, like to see this match. It'd be fun. Sandris is a very strong arm wrestler. Will Kleeman in the house. Let's see. Didn't mean to write that. Jerry loves his Italian stallion. Do you think a chimp could beat Levon? No, chimp doesn't know how to arm wrestle. Jamie says we love Bridget. That's right. Do you plan on becoming fully committed to the sport like Levon? I'm pretty sure that question means, do I plan to take a ton of steroids? Is that what you mean by that? Or are you just talking about being committed? Because I'm committed in terms of loving the sport, training for it, thinking about it, making it my life. But the only thing I could get more committed on would be that way, I guess, if that must be what you're talking about. I don't know. Paul Stevens says, I know I have an amazing wife. I'm happy you found yours. Yeah, she's awesome. Paul Strang says, Prudnick looked pretty good and made Devon legitimately work. After seeing the match with Sandris, Prudnick was strong as hell, considering his way smaller leverages. Yep, it's true. Veronica sharing the natfitnation.com. You guys, Jamie Sheldon in the chat here is the owner of NatFit. You guys, it's a supplement line. Jamie has always taken care of me. Whether Jamie took me my first arm wrestling practice, he basically taught me how to arm wrestle. And from then on, he's always supported me, especially with his company. And so I always support NatFit. I take NatFit every single day, guys. I take their BCAAs and pre-workout every single day. If you guys get a chance, check out natfitnation.com or some supplements. It's an arm wrestler's supplement line. Just that fact alone, that it's an arm wrestler's supplement line. He owns his own supplement line. He's an arm wrestler. Should sway some people. I mean, if you're trying to support the community and say, small businesses, support your local arm wrestling community, then getting stuff from Jamie makes sense. And like I said, I take it all the time. I've never switched off it. So I love it. I take NatFit stuff all the time. So if you guys get a chance, and I believe I still my discount code on there, which is AW Derek. Save yourself some money on his natfitnation.com. But yeah, guys, get supplements from an arm wrestler. Like, it makes sense, right? And he has everything. So I don't know, just saying. Bridge says Metroflex Marietta for the Hutchings match. We forget about Metroflex. Ooh, nice. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's true. We do forget about Metroflex. They have like 3 tables there. Looks like John is sick again. Seems like John has been sick for like 4 months straight. Oh, that sucks. Do you think Sandris versus Prudnik should happen? Yes, I think that should happen. That should be a cool match to watch. I think Prudnik is too much, but who knows? We need to bring more tables next Armfest. I agree. Jonathan Peach says, have you ever had a chance to grip up with Devon lately to feel what he's like in comparison to others? I don't know, guys. How long ago was that chat? For those of you guys that follow me, how long ago was that Devon was out here? Was that like 2 months, 2 or 3 months ago? So yeah, relatively not that long ago. Yeah, we gripped up. Still felt very strong. You know, I mean, I got some pins on him in practice, not real match practice. But yeah, he felt super strong. Let's see. Okay. Stizzy says you should retire from arm wrestling and start training strongman with Brian Eddie. Bro, oh my God, trying to walk around with thousands of pounds on my back and talk about injuries, man. If I'm already having back problems right now with arm wrestling, imagine me trying to do strongman. That would suck. You'll name a sandwich after you, Derek. Jamie owns a sandwich shop now, and he's gonna name a sandwich after me. Oh man, look at this name. Okay. Kwaskioki Amsunduksi. Devon was in better shape against Sandris. Okay. Futere Sight Games says in the Arm Wars after poll, Devon could be talking in the background that he almost killed himself preparing for Levon. What does this mean to you? That probably means he ate a ton of pancakes preparing for Levon. So much pancakes that he definitely could have killed a horse. I Love Drew says, what are the chances of you versus Matt Mask? Neil's trying to set that up, so there's a chance of that happening. We are getting AW Derek stem cell arc. I don't really have any like bad areas where I would need stem cells, but I mean, shoot, if it was like free or something like that, I mean, why not? I mean, I guess some semi-troubled areas. My inner left elbow, I can maybe get something in there. I don't know. I'd have to think about where else. Let's see. Of course, help me drop back in heavyweight nationals. Need Derek and Corey before Matt, in my opinion. Will, back up. GB19 says, what do you make of King Table only having 3 matches? I feel like they're going to have more. I feel like those are just the 3 main card ones, right? They're going to have like undercard matches, won't they? I don't know. The Deplorable says, so what's the latest on Brian Shaw? Is he going to be a force in arm wrestling in a few years from now? All I know, I'm being 100% transparent with you guys, is that he told me he's still training his hand and wrist, his grip, his pronation and rising and cupping. He's training his wrist. That's all I know. And then after that, I know as much as you guys do. I mean, he says he's going to do his last strongman event. I don't know why he would keep training his hand and wrist if he doesn't plan to use it. But I don't know 100% if he plans to make arm wrestling his thing. I don't know. But I know he's training his hand and wrist. I haven't talked to him in a few weeks, to be honest. So I guess I need to reach out to him and see what's going on. I just want to be that annoying guy, like, hey, so you can arm wrestle now? You can arm wrestle now? You can arm wrestle now? Okay, let me get back into you guys. I don't talk about the match. I didn't get into the live versus pre-recorded thing because the chat takes off. I try to keep up with the chat. I do my best, but I want to talk about the live versus pre-recorded thing. My opinion. And if you just don't agree with me, whatever, right? It's not a big deal. When I was watching it, once I realized it was pre-recorded, I said, oh, okay, what? All right. I think that was my reaction. And then I fast forwarded all the way to the Devon Sandris match, skipped all the other matches. Right when I saw Devon Sandris, I blocked my eyes and rewound to the beginning, watched the whole match. Cool. And then I turned it off. That's all I did. So that's how much it affected me. At no point was I like, I need to go make a post on the internet about this. I was like, well, I mean, it's kind of for me, it's kind of to be expected from Arm Wars. Arm Wars has been known for pushing production quality over the live show. Always, they're always trying to make it more fit for TV, and so it can get out there and have better production quality. So if any production company or promoter was going to do it, it would have been Arm Wars, 100%, right? That's like, and anybody that's been around the sport for a while kind of knows that. I mean, that's kind of what Arm Wars does. So I wasn't super mad about it. I see people getting really, really mad about it. Now, the more I thought about it and the interviews and the comments, that was a little weird. it didn't piss me off or anything like that. But like the fact that there was some interviews and there's some videos put out by Sandris and stuff like that when the match had already taken place, which is weird. Like, you guys remember when I made that post on Reddit about how to beat Devon Larratt, and Sandris made that video replying to it? Technically, the match had already happened. When he's sitting there with the little notepad, just saying. I don't know. So that's just kind of weird. I mean, it doesn't make me hate them or anything like that. I'm like, that's strange. But yeah, at no point does that make me want to like cancel Arm Wars or Neil Pickup or anything like that. Just it's kind of a weird vibe, a weird feeling from that, I guess. But I feel like people, I mean, I'm on Reddit a lot, obviously. I'm the admin on Reddit. And so I get to see the posts, and people are going like off, like wanting Neil Pickup's head on, like we deserve, the apologies, and we deserve this, and, you should feel horrible about yourself. I feel like that's a bit much. I feel like it's a bit much. I mean, I don't know. But at the same time, you guys have to understand that my approach to arm wrestling, and a lot of people's approach who are hardcore arm wrestlers, there's two different types. There's people that are into arm wrestling as spectators and viewing it for entertainment value and just fans of the sport. And then there's people that are like hardcore into the sport. Obviously, there's more people on this hand that are fans of it and watching it from spectator side. And I understand them being more agitated with it. I'm from the camp where, dude, we will love anything. Like anything that we can get our hands on, we love as an arm wrestler, right? Like, I love this sport so much. And Bridget and people that know me closely can attest to this. Like, I give my own time and energy to this without expecting anything in return. Like, if there's anything that happens in the sport, I'm so appreciative of every match and every super match series and every promotion. Like, I love it so much that I'm not super choosy on all that stuff. I'm just happy that there's things going on. So like, yeah, like, okay, it wasn't live, but for me, from where I'm at in my career and what I've gone through, that doesn't affect me that much, right? If I was purely a fan and I was just entertainment value and I was just looking at it because I wanted to watch arm wrestling, I could see it affecting me more. But for me, and I would think a lot of the hardcore arm wrestlers, I don't see a lot of big names who are devout, have devoted their life to arm wrestling being super upset about it, because like, we're just happy to have whatever we can get, man. Like, and it was a little weird, but nothing like crazy. So that's my opinion on it. Still love Neil. It would be a little cooler if it was live, but not a big deal to me. That's about it. That's me, for my opinion, guys, from my standpoint. Okay, so let me try to catch up with the chat. You guys took off a little bit. I think I might be able to catch up though. Okay, it's not too far. How's that grip strength? We'll try it out in a little bit. Says for Robert Crane. We'll clean in S. Raza. So what do you think the one most important thing for you to level up as an arm wrestler on international stage? Hand and wrist would probably be the number or the thing. You don't need to read my name. Mike McIntyre says blink twice if you and Matt already happened. I can't not blink. Oh God, I'm gonna blink. That was once. Only Fat No Quality says, what do you think about Devon will be out for Gennady? I'm guessing 270. Yeah, I don't think he'll get super heavy, like crazy. He says he's at 265 right now. So yeah, 270, 275. I wouldn't expect anything absolutely nuts. I don't think he's going to get close to 300. Game says Dennis Aflekov was a strong man in his early years. During a True Power YouTube video, he said that at the age of 40, he has to exercise early in the morning to be able to move around due to pains. Is Aflekov 40? GB19 says they officially announced it's only 3. Oh, that's not a lot. You can come support ET for his match out here April 22nd at my event. I haven't heard about ET having a match. So you just said that. Whatever says, do stem cell work on your spine so I could use that. Have you seen Pablo versus Sabine on King of the Table? Be honest. How do you see it? I think just you have to, based on international performances and things like that, I think you have to put Pablo or Sabine as the favorite. But man, Pablo is strong. And chat, help me out with this. Was it right-handed that Larry hung up Sabin for a little bit at that tournament? The tournament they have before King of the Table in Dubai, that little tournament they had where Sabin was like, my master, and he's like kissing, what's his name, Svetlana Kushevsky. That tournament, was that right-handed? Because I know Larry hung Pablo up for a little bit. Like he stopped Pablo, and Pablo couldn't really get through, and he had to work for a little bit to get through Larry. Was that right-handed or left-handed? I'd like to know that because I just felt Larry right-handed recently. He's strong, but I think Pablo could handle Larry right-handed pretty well, and Sabin had a little bit of trouble with him. But it was a tournament, and who knows what happened? Who knows how tired who was from what matches and stuff? But that's the only thing I kind of look at. But I think Pablo will be in it for sure, and he might actually. I'll just go off what I know is that Sabin has better international credibility, and we'll go for Sabin. But man, I could be completely wrong on that. There might be a Pablo sweep. Let's see. No attention span, Derek. This is Kane. What's up, everybody? GA says, so I can assume that you two expect the pay-per-view membership stream to be live. Yes, I thought it was going to be live. Yes. I did think it was going to be live. Joe Nilo, what up, Joe? King Otto says, without complete transparency and honesty, arm wrestling will remain a niche subculture sport. But who's not transparent? I mean, I guess you're talking about Neil not being transparent about that, I guess. But that's everything else is transparent for the most part. So I would say overall the sport is pretty transparent compared to one little instance of it not being. I honestly prefer the Arm Wars format. Just wish they were more transparent about it all. Joel says, didn't upset me at all. Why not be honest? I would not have cared, says Robert Crane. Yeah, that was weird AF to play along. That didn't happen. GB19 says, what do you think of Ryan's reaction video? Ryan just seemed really mad about it. Like, he looked genuinely hurt. I mean, well, okay, let's see. Why would Ryan seem so hurt? I think he had he knew. This is what I'm guessing. And maybe I'm wrong. Ryan was doing a live commentary on it, right? It was going to be dropped, and Ryan was doing his live commentary on it. And it kind of crushed the live commentary, right? Because everybody was just like, what? And started fast forwarding and all that stuff. So it kind of crushed his whole ability to do that, which put him on the spot. So maybe it was that. Maybe it was like, hey, I got a minute to, make some money on YouTube, get super chats, and have a big crowd. And kind of crushed that. I think it was the most wrong thing in the world. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was that. I don't know why he seemed so crushed. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. Yeah, but he did seem like really hurt. A little too hurt. Ryan, what's going on? You all right, man? Everything okay at home? You okay? The arm wrestling Reddit is sort of a cesspool of bad opinions. Says, I love Drew. You're not wrong. Derek, how do I make my name look cool and colored? You hit join, Will, and then you pick a membership and you join that, and then you'll get a cool little thing next to your name. Let's see. What's your squat max? Says Francis Cohen. I don't know. Nothing to be spoken about. Nothing worth even saying. I'll tell you that much. Oh no, you guys kind of took off on me. Crap. John Bjarnason says, "Good on you, Derek. No need for drama. If this sport wants to grow, then you guys in the front have to pull the same rope." I agree. Dave Anderson, yo, says Cowabunga. Nice. Ninja Turtles. Will have a super match with Allen. You're going to beat him, says Damian Schlosser. Joel Cagle says, I'm just happy the match happened, and it was a quality presentation most of all. Yeah. Lloyd Christmas in the house. What's up, Xavier? Austin C. I think Sandris lost on purpose to build hype for his next match. What do you think? I don't think so. You don't get an opportunity to have a super match with Devon Larratt and lay down. No way. Next time, just be real with us if it's a live presentation or a live event, says Joel. Yeah, I can see people wanting that, but I'm just like, the only thing I'm like not understanding is the extent people are taking this to, with so many posts about it, like so many people wanting blood. Crazy to me. Let's see. Caleb Arbender, what's going on? Bernardo Reinha. Dennis might be too much right now for the GOAT. He was 280 pounds right now. Like I said, I always go with the GOAT, but I completely understand people choosing Dennis in the match. But I'll always choose the GOAT in a match because more often than not, he will prove everybody wrong and be the winner. Will Cleveland says, been actually training again. You guys are all talking to each other in the chat. Thoughts on Pradeep claiming he can close a 2.5 COC gripper? I would love to see that. I would love to see Pradeep close a 2.5. Someone told me that, and I was like, what? No way. So I would love to see a video of Pradeep closing a 2.5. Do you believe Devon will take another shot at Levon after After the Levon pull, Devon said that his wrist was full of junk. Now it has repaired and said he's better than ever. Is the match inevitable? Devon's a competitor. I would never be shocked if at some point he goes back for Levon. I think he might have even like alluded to that when we were hanging out here in Southern California. I can't remember the exact words, but I said, "You're going back for him?" He goes, "At some point, like eventually, So we'll see." Carolyn, the second super chat of the day says #snowflakes. Thank you for the support, Carolyn. $10 and 1 cent. I'll put the little 0.1 right there. Carolyn, hanging out with Shave, keeping him safe. Thank you, Carolyn, for the support. #snowflakes. Hope you're training that left arm, says Gabe Young. Gabe, of course I'm training the left arm. Lefty, I was looking pretty good at practice on Sunday. I'm not going to lie. Caleb says it was right arm. Okay, so he was right-handed that Larry hung up Sabine at that match. Okay, I mean, if that was fresh, then that would speak volumes. It still means a little bit, but if it wasn't fresh. Interesting, though. That's interesting. Because Larry feels a lot stronger left-handed than he does right-handed, for me. Interesting. Larry gives Sabine the smoke right-handed. You go into the next Dubai tournament, says Dubs, and no. It's too far. Not unless someone wants to sponsor me. Obviously, says Sabine flashed him on the restart and said first time he was looking to see where Larry was at, I think. Yeah. But I'm just saying that, like, somewhere in there on his bicep, because I think if I remember correctly, the time he flashed Larry, he went way outside, right? But when he tried to go through Larry's arm, through his bicep, that's where Larry hung him up. So, yeah, I think Sabine is a more complete arm wrestler and had options with Larry. But somewhere in there, Larry hung him up if he went into his power. So I don't think Larry can hang up Pablo right now, right-handed. I don't think. So I don't know. I think Sabine might have more options than Pablo in different directions, but I think power might go to Pablo. Let's see. Best exercise for hand and wrist besides wrist curls and Masaryko eccentric handle. Rice bucket and pronation work with like a pronating handle. I don't know. Joel Cagle says, Caleb and Gabe, y'all going to come? Okay, you guys talking to each other. Carolyn says, thanks to Neil for making the match happen. And not like there's a ton of money in the sport for special trips for two athletes relying on channel members tier only. I agree. Arm wrestling is 100 times more transparent than any other professional sport I follow, says S. Raza. That's not what makes arm wrestling small. It's just the way it is for now. It's been growing since the Drew finals will be over with. I got to see what's up with my – you guys are all talking to each other. Damn it. Let's see. No. Oh, my God. You guys are killing it right now. 182 people, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. If you guys get a like spike, we should be at least get to like 120 likes. We're at 90 right now with 182 people in here. If you guys please click the thumbs up button, I really appreciate it. Helps the channel kind of move forward. If you guys are coming in there and just kicking it for a little bit, that's the way you can help me out. Oh man, I hate skipping the chat, but you guys are kind of taking off on me right now. No, I want to try to read everything. I try so hard to read all of your guys' stuff. Okay. Derby says, I'm not too upset about it, but I think it's a little sketchy. When they did promotions as if it was going to be live. Yeah, I got you. Stizzy says, out of all people, Ryan knows exactly what Arm Wars is about. He's been there before. Ryan's a snake. Neil Spence says, I don't care if it's live or not. What I can't forgive is Neil on the fix acting like he has just got the idea of putting the match on when the match already happened. Actually, that's what I'm saying. That's just kind of weird. It's weird, but it's not pissing me off. It's not like I had money invested into it and he screwed me over big time. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. I'll give you that. But I don't know. It just doesn't make me mad. As long as I get the match, bro. As long as I get to see Sandris and Devon, cool. Priority number one. Got it. Check that off the box. Got to see Devon and Sandris. That's top priority. Then all the other stuff comes after that to me. So, I don't know. Jay Colin, what's going on? When's your match versus Austin? That's March 11th. Neil wanted a premiere, but YouTube didn't allow members only as a premiere. He found out too late. Gotcha. It'd be awesome to see you there, Veronica. Merkin says definitely was about the money, in my opinion. I don't know. I wonder how much you made. I don't know. People are just being snowflakes as Tim Chase. Nick Amoroso says, can't get free this weekend, brother. I'm ready, but I'm ready. Grown a lot since last year. Huh? Dave Anderson, quality presentations, but big matches should be live. I would like that. See, Joel Nilo, I'd rather not see Pradeep. I don't believe he can. He's using COC grippers. Pradeep will come out of nowhere and beat Levon. I would hang it up. If Pradeep came out of nowhere and beat Levon, I'm done. I'm leaving the sport. I would quit. I would quit. If Pradeep came out of nowhere suddenly, like within the next year, and beat Levon, I would quit. Did I touch Dennis yet? We shook hands a long time ago, but we have not been on a table before now. J Web Fitness is going on. Ryan Baldwin, Bowen talked about texting strats with Sandris the day before the event. I believe he was embarrassed by it all, then lashed out. Oh, okay, mate, I didn't hear about that. Okay. I know, I messaged Sandris a little bit. I don't know, it is just kind of weird that the match already happened. I don't know, whatever. It's just weird though. It doesn't make me mad. I can still laugh at it. Derek, I turn 20 tomorrow, getting old. Time for the midlife crisis, says Alex McDonald. Hey, best of luck with that, man. It's real. When you turn 20, it's real. It's all downhill from there. Roy Lev Ari says Devon versus Hermes. Who wins? Depends on the weight. Right now, I think Hermes has enough back pressure mixed with side pressure to pin Devon. I think Hermes' wrist would still flop, but he would pin right here in the straps. I don't think Devon could be. I don't think he could stop it. With Hermes as heavy as he is and Devon as heavy as he is. Now, if Devon goes to super heavyweight and gains mass, I think Devon beats Hermes all day. But I think right now Hermes is just too big and a little too much mass to be for Devon to stop, I would think. But I only put Hermes as a 60-40 favorite right now at the current weight. Hey, Derek, do you think the Kings move in the next decade will eventually be regarded as a normal move? Yeah, man, the way arm wrestling's gone, traditionally originally it was all hooking, and then top rolling was what? Are you serious? You finger fairy walking sissies? How dare you roll out and do this stuff and get it's the most sissy cheater move. You're such a piece of crap. Nah. That was originally it. And then after top rolling became the norm, then flop pressing. Oh, you flop presser. Are you serious? Flop pressing, such a sissy. Oh my God, that's the worst, cheapest move in the world. Oh my God, we're all gonna die. Then after flop pressing, it was King's move, right? So the trends show that won't be, that eventually King's moving will be the norm. I think it will get regulated harder and harder the way they're starting to do it at East versus West, which I think is good. I think if you can do it within the rule set with your humerus flat or above, in a neutral winning position, then okay. But the only thing I had a problem with, the only thing that's weird, is that if your arm doesn't go straight, if you're purely hinging on the fact that your arm can't go straight and you're not losing, if I can go get a surgery that puts metal beams in my arm from my shoulder down through my arm, titanium rods all in my arm, and my arm cannot open up, I just know that doesn't make you an arm wrestling champion, in my opinion. If I did that, right? I don't think anybody in here would feel comfortable being Derek's the best in the world. I'd be some skinny dude with steel arms and armor and steel all the way up to my knuckles, so my wrist can't even get bent back either, and just beat Levon, and everybody would be hail the king, who got the surgery with the beams in his arms. So it would purely be because my arm cannot go. Now, I know no one has that arm. I know, Michael and Devon's and Crazy George's wrists still move, and there's ways to pin them. Got that. But when it becomes a scenario where it's completely hinging on someone's arm not being able to open, that's the only reason they're not losing right now. 100% is because the arm cannot open. Or else they would have lost. That's where I start getting a little weird with it, right? Because it's like an anatomy. It's like a wall. I don't know. It starts getting weird to me right there. But as long as it's legitimate and within the rules and it's within their range of motion, then yeah, I'm all with it. $20 super chat from Ryan's Bleeding Heart. Wow. Says boo. I get top super chat of the day. Gets to hang out with Chave, man. Ryan's Bleeding Heart. Boo hoo. All right. Ryan's Then we'll just draw a heart. And we'll have like an arrow going through it. And like drops of blood. And then how much was that? $20. It's not the best. I'm not an artist, but Ryan's bleeding heart, $20. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate the $20 super chat. Always loving people that support the channel. Thank you, guys. Keeps the lights on. Keeps the lights on. Okay. Sorry, I got off on some tangent. Damn it. Jay says, I think a large part of the outrage was due to the way Neil handled it in his initial video. Instead of owning up to it and apologizing, he wouldn't answer any questions, gave half-assed apology. I didn't watch it. I meant to go back and watch it. I haven't watched it. I heard everybody talking about that video. David says, Devon is scary right now, looks crazy, healthy, and can pull everywhere at 100% now. I see a Levon rematch in 2024, assuming Levon is still undefeated. Hey, nobody beat Levon anytime soon, so yeah, he'll be there. He'll be waiting. Any training in the works with Larry? No, I invited him to the practice we had on Sunday, but he was in Arizona with John. I'm sure we'll be communicating more and setting something up. I know he's showed a little bit of interest in coming out to my team's practice at some point. So at some point, there'll be some training with me and Larry. I really would love to get on the table with him and have a full practice with Larry. We hopped on the table for 4 minutes last weekend for when we were filming the video, but that's it. So we didn't get like a full real practice. I'd love to have a full practice with Larry, work on things, put him in different scenarios, see how he adjusts, all the things, and really get a good training session with Larry. That'd be nice. Robert Crane says, you, Larry, left-handed? Me, Larry, left-handed. If it's a slow pull, Larry was stronger than me left-handed. When we pulled two Saturdays ago, slow pulling, easing into the pressure, Larry was stronger than me left-handed there. His bicep felt better than mine by a good margin. His wrist felt slightly better than mine. It was like when I hooked him, I was like, oh, I could slow him down. And then I was like, oh. And then when we went up top, Larry's real good about protecting his riser and keeping his knuckles really high. We went up top, and it sat there for, I don't know, 7 seconds. His wrist was like, and I'm like just about to take it, but it wouldn't go. And then finally I was like, oh, no. And then my wrist opened up, and he got it left-handed. So it was really close in the wrist, in the arm, in the bicep. He was stronger than me left-handed. My left, I have no pride in it, guys. I have a match coming up left-handed. I am training it. It is getting strong, but I don't think that has anything to do with Larry and Austin Jaggers, whatever. It's more of a style thing. But yeah, so his left hand felt really strong. So I immediately put Larry at like a top 3 left-handed in California for sure. And I'm ranked 9th in North America left-handed. So, but that was a slow pull, right? So I know a lot of tricks in a setup and stuff like that in a tournament. So I might be able to expose Larry just based on experience and tricks and stuff right now. Also, I'm training a lot right now. I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But yeah, slow pull, Larry was stronger than me left-handed for sure. Right-handed, I was pretty dominant. Joe wants to know, can we just talk about how impressive it was that no one talked about the results? Like everybody there was kept it secret. That is kind of crazy. Carolyn says, my earbuds died at the gym. I listened fully later, Derek. Let's get it. Hey, you got a girl. Go kill it at the gym. Chave's actually a full-size tree. Derek is a true giant, says to Drew. Nick Amoroso says, Derek, do you think Chafee is with a new press, has a shot against Devon in the future? You know what? I was just thinking that. So not specifically that, but who would be the anti-Devon, right? Who stylistically would pose the biggest threat? I think that if Jerry was faster and had more inside internal rotation and was faster at it, someone like that I think would pose the biggest threat. Obviously, just being Levon and being a mass monster and just being able to throw your whole body sideways and take Devon with you, got it. But we're talking about normal humans. Okay, so if you're not 400 pounds of solid muscle, who's like what normal stylistic guy that is realistic would have a best shot against Devon? And I feel like it would be somebody. I'm not saying it's Jerry, but I'm saying I would be someone I would say with a flop press that can overpower Devon's center table and get to the flop press. So I think Devon is fast enough and has the better angles to get Jerry out of his flop. So someone that is a little more powerful at doing that. There's a guy named Jamil. He trains with Alex Kardeccia. He presses. He was at that Larry Wheels tournament, the Dubai one. The big kid or guy looked young with blonde hair, really big, like my size, and was pressing everybody. Really fast at it. I wonder if maybe that type of guy, someone that screw my wrist and big and tall and crashing down. Maybe that's the guy for Devon, specifically for Devon, not for everybody else, but specifically for Devon. I think that would kind of be the worst opponent for him. Someone like that. Just hopped in maybe late, but you didn't answer that. How would you do against Sandris and how would you do against Matt Mask? Devon says I could hang with Sandris. That's what you told me. And Matt Mask, I think would be interesting. I'm not the cocky type, man, so I don't know, but I'd love down to find out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm really far behind. Oh my God, I'm really far behind. Guys, I'm going to jump to the bottom. I'm like way far behind. I'm trying. You guys hear me? I'm trying to keep up with it. Damn it. Just some of the messages make me go on little tangents. If it's really important, guys, then say it again. I'm going to jump down to the bottom. I'm like really far behind the chat. I hate being this far behind because I can't see what's currently going on in the chat or who's joining and stuff. So sorry, guys. All right, I jumped down to the bottom. I'm back down to the bottom. Sorry. Lorenzo, what's going on? Sorry, I hate missing the chat. Damn it. Oh, people think I should slow the chat. You guys want slow chat? Is that what I need? Are we at that point? Ooh, toggle timestamps. Wait, what is that? Wait, what is toggle timestamps? Wait. People have been asking me for timestamp stuff forever, and I've never messed with it. What is that button that says toggle timestamps? Anyway, is that how you time? I've never done it. Okay, sorry. Chat. Jump to the bottom by Renzo. When did the match actually happen? A couple weeks ago. Are you ready for Winter Blast? Yeah, I'm gonna be ready. I'm probably ready right now, but I'm gonna be more than ready. I will say hi again. Hey, Andy Beckett, what's going on? Lorenzo, see you later. Derp Jones, what's the most important exercise for finger strength? I would say finger strength. You're talking about like finger crushing strength. Grippers are cool, man. Or just handles that challenge your fingers. I let a barbell roll down my fingertips and I roll it back up. When the match actually happens, says Taylor and Michael. I feel like it's 2-3 weeks ago, but I haven't heard anything confirmed. It's a learning session. F off, Devon smashes the chemist, says Dave Anderson. Won't interrupt normal combos, but stop the rapid stuff. What is missing in your game to join the world top elite? That'd be more hand and wrist. Always more hand and wrist. I feel like my bicep and my other stuff can hang. I feel like it's my hand and wrist that's behind. $5 super chat from Carolyn. Thank you for the support. Carolyn says, Derek, have you ever thought about making an audio file reading each set of rules in arm wrestling for the folks that don't read the rules? No, that would be interesting. So me reading the rules and sending the audio file to people? Interesting. No, I've never thought about that. I mean, it doesn't have to be me. Anybody can do that, you know? That's a good idea. Okay. Add times. Drew says, add timestamps in 30-second slow chat, please. I'm going to have to do some research on this timestamp stuff and see how hard it is. When people said that, it always seemed like it'd be really difficult and it would take me forever to timestamp the videos. But if it's not that hard, if I'm in my head, I'm making it seem like it'd be way more difficult, maybe I can do that. I feel like a lot of people ask for that. Gilgamesh says, okay, boomer. That's me. I'm old, man, apparently. We appreciate you responding to all of us, bud, says Mitch Swish. Guys, yeah, I'm sorry I skipped it for so many people. It's Wednesday, my dude, says Aiden Hobgood. Yeah, it is. Ray Sadi. It says, hey, Big Derek, hope you're doing well. How's the hammer training going? By the way, the best moment in East vs. West 6 is when a friend video called me and Bajent pops out of the screen. LOL, we talked for a bit. Oh, that's cool, man. That's awesome. Were you the guy that was with Brian Shaw, the World's Strongest Man? Says Edwin Castillo. Yeah, I was out there filming with Brian, arm wrestling with him a little bit. When will your head size increase? I don't know. Yeah, time for slow chat, says Alex McDonald. Master Jack says, did you get impacted in the USA for food portions in the supermarket? Here in France, they sell everything smaller and more expensive. I don't know, man. Everything's getting more expensive, but I never really think about the price of food because I just have to eat. You know what I mean? If I want to be big and strong, I just eat. I just pay whatever they charge me. I mean, that's not the smartest, I know, but what else am I going to do? Sir Sum says, thanks for the answer. No problem. I'm sorry if you're being sarcastic. I don't know. When we develop bone lock like Michael, never. I'm not intentionally. If it happens, it happens, I guess. A hat size or two to get the world elite. Derek doesn't actually grocery shop, says Bridget. Yes, I do. She's just being a hater. Sabin is a weirdo. David Sheldon, Morgan Freeman should read the rules. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Will the gap to the east decrease when the old pullers like Devon and all them are all done? Increase. Will the gap increase? No. We'll hold it down. I'm going to get there, guys. I'm going to get there. I will be Captain America. All right? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to be Captain America. When Devon and all those old guys are falling off at the wayside, don't worry. Big Derek's going to come charging through. I'll do it. I'll do it. And I will hold up the North American side of things. I'll do it. You guys, I want a big flag, a big American cape when I walk onto these stages. I'll be like, Captain America. Man, is there someone already have the name Captain America? Can I take that? I gotta make sure I start winning more before I do that, though. I don't want to lose with the name Captain America. Let's see. Samuel Jackson, Michael Attenborough should read them. Derek, you're going to have to read the rules to Jaggers. They're illiterate over there in Kentucky, allegedly. Damn. Sabin is very affectionate. Derek is way better to do it than Morgan than Morgan Freeman. Thank you. Okay, I gotta go fast. You guys are going fast. I'm trying to go fast. No, not sarcastic. His fridge isn't empty. A quarter of the meal prep I do is left in there. Bridget, be nice. Almost a little John. Derek just waits in the parking lot and takes people's groceries with a smile. No one stops him. I should. Robert Crane says, I want you to do it. Carry the U.S. Hey. Did I skip a bunch? Oh, crap. It did skip. Veronica Knight shared the NatFit Nation thing. Link again. You guys go check that out. 400-pound Derek Arc says games. Ooh. Are you a juicer, Derek? I don't really have a juicing machine, so not usually. But I would like one. I'd have to start buying oranges and like carrots and stuff. Veronica says, how Bridget relies on you now for everything. You guys stop it. No roasting me in my own chat, all right? Bridget doesn't do all the shopping. You guys, Bridget, stop it. Derek's giving me future. Just need to win first. I know, right? You need to win East versus West to get your Captain America shield. That'd be cool. When your main job becomes arm wrestling, you coming for LeBron? Hell yeah. The real shopping, yes, but for meal prep only. So thank you. For regular grocery shopping, I do it. When Bridget meal preps for me, because she does, then she does the shopping for the meal prep stuff. But like day-to-day, like milk and cereal for my daughter and things, that's me. I do all that. Let's see, don't read the names. Tip Altier with a $5 super chat says, love you, brother, with some flexy arms. Thank you, man. I appreciate the love. It's a sport. Always hyped to get some support, man. Thank you. Tip, you're the man. You're the man. Big Timers Club says, you're prettier than Madonna. Oh, my gosh. I mean, that's mean. I don't. But did you guys see the pictures of Madonna? Like, I'm not saying, but did you see them? Like, oh, my gosh. Wait, how old is she, though? Like, let me take a second here. How old is Madonna? Before I go too hard on her, how old is she now? Someone say Madonna's name. Is she 65? Says GA. 92. Is she really 65? 64, 65? Okay. She's about 80? No, what? Someone Google this. She's 64 legit. All right. Thanks, DF. I appreciate that. Okay. 64. Man, her face was puffy, man. And someone posted a picture of her next to the guy from Saw. You know, the character, the little doll. Man, that's crazy. Thoughts on Hermes versus Levon? Levon's gonna crush him. After seeing the Devon Sandris match, how would you feel about your chances for Sandris weight class aside? I feel like I feel like I'd be in it, you know. I'm really like a you know, those dogs that came from a broken household where they were beaten all the time, you know, with their tail between their legs in a corner. I'm something like that right now. So I need this Austin Jaggers match to go well. And I need to be as dominant as I plan to be. And I need to start getting that swag back. I even bought a chain, guys. I got a chain swag. But I need to start getting my confidence back on the table, and it's going to have to start with Austin, sadly. So it's hard for me to predict that I'd beat anybody right now after getting my in East versus West. Oh, big news. And maybe big news. Kind of big news. Potentially big news. I talked to Engin Terzi like 3 or 4 days ago. I talked to Engin Terzi we're talking about East versus West. He told me a bunch of the matchups he's working on, and they're amazing. Sadly, I can't tell you guys because Engin would kill me. But at the end of the discussion, I said, hey, Engin, if you need me to come out there and commentate, I'm available. And he goes, Dedek, I really like that idea. He's like, I hadn't thought about it. Yes. He goes, I really, really like that. The thought of having you come out to commentate. He's like, I'm going to let you know about that. So it sounded like he was excited about me commentating. So I might be commentating East versus West, the next one. Not locked in, but he sounded very excited about it, like he really wanted me to. So it's not locked in yet, but you guys might see me out there commentating East versus West again. Hopefully, I love everybody that I've commentated with. Ryan, Coach Ray, great dudes. But I would rather commentate with a color commentator, someone like Aussie arm wrestler, Travis Bagent, Neil Pickup, Don Underwood, someone that's like those guys. You need one of those guys, and you need one of the guys that are more analytical like me. I do crack some jokes, but I'm more analytical into what's going on, and I'd like to see him slide his elbow forward. If he doesn't get his bicep working, he's about to lose this match, yada, yada, yada. I get more into the analytical side. When you have two analytical guys, it can get a little golf-y. Like, it can get a little hush-hush. And I feel like me, Ryan, and Coach Ray are more on all the analytical side. So I would like to be paired with a color commentator, someone that's like more exciting, right? And I feel like that's what you need. I feel like that's a perfect matchup, an analytical type and like a color commentator type, someone that's loud and fun. But anyway, that'd be cool, right? Bridget, might have to go back to Turkey. We're going back to Turkey. No roasting you in Bridget's chat, says this. Body weight, I'm about 345, hopefully. What has 32 teeth and holds back a monster? Derek's zipper. You guys make Amazon wish list. That's shopping for Emma. Luis Espinoza says, ice cream, anyone? I mean, I'm always down. Derek could be 180 pounds on the side of the road without Bridget song In the Eyes of the Angel playing. Derek, Bridget, let's go to Mexico again. I need another international first place. Dude, Mexico tournaments are awesome. If you guys are able to go to a Mexico tournament, I highly suggest it. Ton of fun down there. Great people. Love going down to the Mexico tournaments, man. Great people. 400-pound Levon versus 300-pound Hermes. Too much weight difference, but Hermes' wrist might keep up. Nope. No way. No. Clip this in case I'm wrong. No way Hermes takes Levon's wrist. There's just no way on this earth that's going to happen. Okay, clip that. And if I'm wrong, I want someone to make a video making fun of me. But I'm pretty sure there's no way in hell. She's about 80. She eats babies. Madonna is a weirdo. She's 6'4", legit 64. Hermes can't win. How come all the top arm wrestlers are over 6 foot? Are they? Well, it's a matter of time, man. I've been saying it forever. It's a matter of time before true super heavyweights run the super heavyweight division, meaning guys that are kind of born to be super heavyweights, guys that it was inevitable that they're going to be a super heavyweight. There's no way around it, right? Guys like me, Alex Kardec, even Levon, he's not as tall as us, but his bone structure is big, however he got it. But the days of smaller guys like John Brzezinski, I'm not saying he's little, but at 220 pounds tops, or guys that just are normal average size guys that just gear up and get to that 300 pounds, but their frame and their hand and everything is small. The days of that happening are limited, guys. As the sport gets bigger, there's no way there's gonna be more and more guys like me or bigger or freakish dudes getting into it, and that's just what's going to run the super heavyweight division. You will eventually not see anybody but massive humans at the top. It's inevitable, right? And there might be little people pop up there every once in a while. When I say little people, I mean guys that aren't born super heavyweights. But eventually, it's just natural, right? It'd all be super heavyweights, guys with giant hands, long arms, ton of mass. Has to be the future. Just as the sport gets bigger, it just makes sense, right? As a strength sport. So, and then it'll be cooler and cooler when you do see a John Brzenk or anybody that's lighter jump up in the super heavyweight class and do some work or beat some guys. That'll be cooler. But in the end, it's gonna be the big boys playing with the big boys. It has to be. I had meetings last year in Madonna's old house in Bel Air. I imagine what went on in there. She had major cheek implants, not just in her face. But still talking about Madonna. You think Ermey's get one pin? No. Robert Crane says you can beat Sandris 100%. That'd be cool. Get out of your mind. Stop the naysay, says Veronica. Arm Wrestling Ferdinand says, hey, Derek, what's up, dude? Drew24 says, Austin Laggers is a sacrificial match to Derek. Roger Lerner says, top secret. Kyle Quinn, is East vs. West still on after the earthquake? I haven't heard about it being canceled. And, thoughts and prayers out to Turkey, man. That earthquake affecting so many people. Man, that's rough. That's horrible to hear about, man. So hopefully, people are handling it as best they can. And that sucks. Like, natural disasters, man. The worst. Don't see it coming. Just doesn't, hits everybody, innocent people, everybody gets affected. Man, it sucks. Dave Anderson says you can smash that fish from Texas. Travis killed last time. You're cheaper than Travis for sure. Nobody is dethroning Evan at this weight class. You and Travis, what fish from Texas? Yeah, I thought earthquake would affect East versus West 7. Where's the piranha? Everybody's talking about piranhas, and Aiden Hobgood says, you and Coach Ray commentating was honestly my favorite, hilarious, and informative at the same time. Yeah, I love cracking jokes, man. They can't hear me up there on the stage. I love cracking on their outfits and stuff. Is England the most influential person in arm wrestling at the moment? No. In the community, in arm wrestling. So in the community, maybe, but like on the big stage, probably Devon. I would say if Devon wanted to start his own league or do something crazy like that, like he could probably make huge things happen. So I'd still say Devon has more influence on the sport, but within the community, probably England, yeah. I'm always behind D. So, but Jaggers of Kentucky might have to pull for the guy from right across the river. What? You're gonna cheer against me, man? Derek versus England, become the Levon of the 105 kg class. I ain't cutting weight anytime soon. Let's see, no way on earth it's gonna happen. Went to the gym and someone asked me what I'm cycling. I said trails mostly. Marcio versus Rob. Ooh. It's all data in the science experiment. What about Hermes? You have nice calves. Oh, guys, I went somewhere today, and I was at a store, and someone said, they're like, hey, you work out? And you go to the gym, man? And I was like, yeah. And I'm expecting, here comes the forearm comment. And they're like, yeah, I can see from your calves. Like I can tell you lift from your calves. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, that's actually the only thing I don't really work out is my calves. I was like, but I played college basketball and I walk around at 350 pounds, so it has to support my weight. But yeah, it's kind of funny because they said my calves. I was not expecting that. Ruby Inferno says, Derek, I think you could be one of the top arm wrestlers in your super heavyweight in the future. You're extremely tall and have a massive frame. Thank you. I think so as well. Is Morzov the future? Morzov is a scary dude. Do you think Levon will beat Hermes easier than he beat Devon, taking in consideration that Hermes has no defense at all? No. Well, considering Devon got hurt round 2, I think Hermes will put up a better fight. This is what I'm seeing. Like in my brain, this time I'm seeing this match. Ready, go. Hermes like hitting back, and Levon's like for a second, and then Levon starts getting crazy, like and just opens up. Hermes and lose like that, and then after that, it starts getting Hermes hitting the same thing, maybe trying little adjustments, but Levon's still controlling it and then winning. That's how I see something like that going. So I think Hermes might make Levon strain, and hopefully he doesn't get hurt and makes Levon strain a little more over the entire match, because after Devon got hurt, it was a slaughter, right? So I think Hermes will make it look more struggly than Devon, but I don't. Also at the same time, I don't think Hermes will compromise any of Levon's muscles. Devon did. Devon did flatten out Levon's wrist right before he pinned him. His wrist went backwards right before he pinned him, which means Devon technically won a hand wrist fight, but still lost the match, right? I don't think Hermes will compromise any spot on Levon at all. You think you could beat Irakli right now? God, I don't want to even think about that. Let's just say yes. And let's just assume, because I'm super heavyweight, that I beat Irakli. Because I don't want to know if it's not true. Devon versus Gennady breakdown. Dude, you can't, man. That is my dream match, guys. If you guys have been following me for a while, I have said for so long that my dream match for arm wrestling is Devon versus Gennady. I've wanted that match for years. I wanted the match a little more when Devon was a little more all over the table, being a little more versatile in his approach, but I'll take whatever I can get. And because Devon's my number 1 favorite arm wrestler to watch, Gennady's my number 3 favorite arm wrestler to watch. And I'm so excited to watch it. And I hope so bad I get to commentate it and be in the booth for that one. Oh, man. That is the match. I don't even know how to predict it. That's the best part. I don't even know how to predict it. Gennady can do things. We know what Devon's going to do, at least at the beginning. But Gennady can do things. He's very active. He's very versatile. So I'm excited to see what happens. But I can't break it down right now. I don't know. Idlin Z says, Derek, work on your hand. Last piece you need to dominate. We want to see you on top. Same. With the influx of monster, No. Did you guys do it again to me? Did you guys take off on me again? Oh, wait, there. Yo, Derek, great job. With the influx of monsters like 150 kg plus, real super heavyweight category will make sense. Yep. Derek, what do you think, Jerry? Why do you think Jerry is so delusional? Do you think he's above Devon and Dave in NA? No, Jerry has a lot of self-belief, and he's a very strong dude. And, he's definitely up there in the argument, in the conversation. I'd like to see those matches again. I'd like to see those North American matchups every so often. We haven't seen them in a while now since WO hasn't been around, so I'd like to see some of those matchups again. Let's see. GB19, how far are you from Larry Wheel's place? About an hour and a half. Ingy says the site is best to donate if you'd like to. Oh, nice. Thank you, Bridget, for sharing. You guys, she shared the site. If you want to donate for like the earthquake relief fund, then that's the site to do it right there. How do you see your chance against Pablo? I feel like I would do well against Pablo. I think. The biggest name in sport is actually Michael Thompson. M. Thompson? Who? Guys that are naturally 250 plus pounds and gear up to 320 prime dentist style are the most dangerous. Breaking news, Derek went somewhere today. As arm wrestling is a sport that favors big guys' frames in all categories, it seems tall guys do better even when they drop weight due to leverage, height, etc. If they use it well, a big hand is never a bad thing. But it doesn't mean that there's a lot of variables in there that can create a good arm wrestler. Those are some things that are cool, but they're not must-haves. Never miss out on one of your videos. Big fan. Stay strong and love arm wrestling from Isaac Games. Thank you, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Derek the Calf King. Roger to learn it says 98%. Stizzy says people up here are complaining about the way arm wrestling match was presented to them. Meanwhile, in the real world, you have people losing their lives in their homes. Focus on what actually matters. Not a bad point, Stizzy. Not a bad point. Armor says Devon is strong as F right now. Derek, Arm Wars debut 2023. Hey, is that the real Arm Wars page? Is that Neil? Who is that? Who's running that? Will you tell us if you jump on gear? Says USS Liberty, never forget. No. That's not a smart thing to do. That's not an intelligent thing to do. But I also won't lie to you guys. Just take that for what it is. I'm not a lying type, but I'm also not stupid enough to be saying publicly everywhere that if I was taking steroids, I'm not stupid enough to just be blasting that out everywhere. Trying to make this thing go mainstream, trying to get sponsors, and you think I'm just gonna be like, if I was doing steroids, it'd be like, yeah, guys, I'm on all these steroids. But I also hate lying. I'm not a liar. So sometimes you get in a weird position when it comes to that type of stuff. Yeah. Let's see. What's up, Veronica? Got a match with the beer man. Derek went fishing and caught a piranha. I'm like, oh, there's Texas Piranha, another member in the chat. Yes, Roger, I'll see you there. What do you think of Levon coming in at 190 kg? Oh, God, that's crazy. I really think Levon will injure Hermes badly. I hope he doesn't, though, because I want to see Hermes versus Devon. Yeah, same. I hope he does not injure him. Matthew Dieter says, I think you would beat Sandris. Oh, thank you. Bowen at number 2. Who's your number 2 favorite arm wrestler to watch? I like watching Todd Hutchings, which is crazy because traditionally I always like watching Devon and Gennady because they're so versatile. And I like watching Todd Hutchings for the complete opposite, that because of his size and his style, he doesn't have a lot of options. There's not a lot of versatility going there. A lot. There's some adjustments, but he makes the most of what he has. And he finds a way, even no matter how ugly it is, to make it freaking happen. And so just based off like, how is this guy with the smaller frame arm wrestling super heavyweights? How is he going to do it? Like, so it's just so exciting to watch Todd, and he dances and he does all the things and stuff. So yeah, Todd Hutchings has always been my second favorite to watch. Let's see. Do just TRT. Everybody's talking about digging it. I think Travis said he would commentate for free because of the pullers there. Oh. Devon would short Hermes and they pull, says Tex Prada. If the weight's close, then I have Devon as a pretty good favorite. Aiden Hobgood says, I would say Devon showed his cleanest versatility against Sandris, other than really leaning in on his hook. Some of the most aesthetic pulling I've seen from Devon recently. You mean, right? Recently. The King's Move version of Devon. I agree. But and not trying to hate on Sandris, but was Devon just so much stronger than Sandris that he's like, oh, I can try some other stuff. Like, he's so much not a threat to me, I can try other things. Right? Because Devon will get versatile after he drains. He does it with everybody. He drains you first, right? King's Move, and holds back, takes everything out of your arm, your wrist, your elbow, chest, everything, and then he starts getting versatile. Right? If he's getting versatile early with somebody, the current version of Devon, that means he really doesn't see him as a threat, in my opinion. Like, he's like, oh, I can hook. If I'm not doing his A plus move, his A plus defensive move that's like unpinnable, if he's not doing that, then that must mean he's not too afraid that you're going to pin him. You know what I mean? Or else he's winning above all else is per Devon, right? So if he's taking gambles on the table, that means he's not too concerned about the person. Yeah, I want to see Devon and Dave again. Are mitten hands like Dennis inevitable in the sport for super heavyweights? Yeah, probably. All links to Derek, including discount codes. You guys check out my link tree there. Thank you, Bridget, for sharing that. There's a link to all my sponsors and the discount codes I have there, and all of my social media. Also, guys, if you guys want to go to theawswitch.com, theawswitch.com, get yourself a hat, shirt, sticker, things like that. Let's play a game. And let's send somebody. Send somebody something. Let's play a game and send somebody something. Let's do that. Let's send Bridget. What should we send out? What do you want to do? A hat, a shirt, sticker. We'll let Bridget pick what we're going to send out, and we're going to do a little game here and send you guys something for free. Let's do it. I'll pay for the shipping. Whatever, dude. I don't care. What do you think of LeBron breaking the scoring record? That's cool. Little did you know, Derek debuted in Arm Wars in 2022. In my honest opinion, your current level is in between Tim Breslin and Corey West. Do you agree? I don't know. I don't know. Don't go Liver King on us, Derek. Derek, don't ask, don't tell, says the Drew. Sub Derek from New Zealand. NZ would you take on the beast from NZ? Oh yeah, dude, I love to pull Big Marty. Of course, I would love to arm wrestle Marty. 100%. Honesty is why you're a lot of people's favorite person, says Bridge. Oh, thank you. Todd Hutchings is so fun to watch. Yeah, he is. True Bridget. Dave Anderson, what are you talking about? Smash that fish from Texas. Michael Todd and Paul Lynn are my favorites. Oh, great dudes. Paul is like the nicest dude in the world, man. Me and Bridget got stuck in a cab with Paul. We went to East versus West. Well, not really a crazy story, but we landed in the airport. Me and Bridget were in Turkey, right? We're looking around. We're in Turkey. And I see Paul Lynn by the baggage claim. I'm like, hey, let's sneak up on him. And we sneak up on him and I say some stuff and we're all laughing. I'm like, hey, you want to get a cab to the event? And we're about, we were like 40 minutes away, right? Was that the time we flew into the faraway airport? It's like a 40-minute drive. Either way, Paul Lynn is dying. He cut weight. To make it to that match. So he is freaking dying. He's like, dude, you can tell. He's like, I want to hurry up and get there. Like, I am so depleted and hungry and like not drinking water. He does heavy cut. And then we get there, like we're the takes forever find us find a cab. Like he wants to hurry up and get there. Poor guy's dying, and then they don't even weigh him in. Like he gets to the thing, and there's like, oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, you made weight. Like they didn't even weigh him in. I believe. I think they weighed him in like the next day, but they're like, oh yeah, you're good. Like I remember, so he did all that cutting for nothing. He didn't have to do all that, so it sucked. I felt bad for him. Thank God I never cut weight. Did Morozov have thicker hands than you? No. Gennadi's fun to watch when he's pumped. I agree. Can't wait to see John versus Todd. That's going to be cool. You're killing it, bro. You keep showing how fast and keep your show fast and funny as mofo. Thank you, Tip. I appreciate that, man. Okay, but Texas Prana wants to talk about himself in the chat. Mike, dude, this isn't your spot. Brian says, Todzilla will be my power animal this weekend, but I will be utilizing back pressure. There you go. Liberty Never Forget says, hey, Bridget, please ban Arm Wars. I think it's a bot. Is it? You guys are going to be shocked with Hermes, trust me, says Colin. And this is, dude, predicting Levon to crush Hermes is not a reflection on Hermes not being amazing. This is how amazing Levon is. This is just shows on how amazing Levon is. Yeah, but don't take this as a slant against Hermes at all. I think Hermes is amazing arm wrestler. He's definitely one of the top 3 or 4 guys in the world in arm wrestling for sure. It's hard to say who the top guys are besides Levon. But no, I don't. He won't shock me because Hermes is amazing. So yeah. Who's your top 3 arm wrestlers of all time? I have my top 3 favorite to watch. Like, I'm not saying they're the top 3 guys in the world. They're just my favorite to watch. So it was always Devon, Todzilla, and Gennady were the top 3 guys I love to watch, just off their versatility and exciting and, all the things. But it used to be Devon by a big chunk when Devon was a little more versatile, and he would try hooking and pressing, and he was doing all the things. King's Move Devon, still my favorite to watch, but it's more like right here. He's not as far of a jump as he used to be above Todd Hutchings, but he's still up there. Let's see. Well, Devon's going to be prepped when he pulls Hermes, and we'll beat him when it happens, says Texas Prana. Dizzy says, oh, no. You guys are fighting in the chat. I love Hermes. That's a long shot. If you could see an arm wrestling fight where the hands are strapped together and they're full brawling over the table trying to get a pin, who would you want to see? So they're strapped together like the X-arm thing where they're punching each other in the face? Like, who would I want to see? What actual arm wrestlers would I want to see do an X-arm thing where they're hitting each other? I mean, obviously, I'd have to think about this for a while, But I don't know. Who would be cool to see fight? I've always wanted to see Devon be serious like that. So Devon, for somebody that wouldn't get killed, that could probably hang, that could like get in there with him. That wouldn't just get their ass kicked. So I've always dreamed of seeing Devon be serious, because there's somewhere inside him is that what he used to do for a living. Like that's it within him. I would love to see the craziness come out in Devon for real. I don't know, man. Like prime Rich Lupke's. Devon versus like prime Rich. Like Richard's the nicest guy in the world, but like I'm trying to think of like maybe Levon. Maybe Devon and Levon. Right? Big Levon throwing him huge haymakers with like the biggest arm and knuckles in the world, and Devon like just trying to kill him. Like maybe that'd be interesting. Who wins that, you guys? All right, that's it. Putting a poll. We have another poll tonight. Start a poll. X-arm style. Devon and Levon. Who do you guys think wins that? Devon has length. He has length, and he's fought before. I mean, Levon lands some power shot. Maybe he knocks Devon out. I don't know. Who do you guys think wins that? Yeah. I like to see it. But Devon can't really use his length because his arm doesn't go straight. But I feel like he would be more like used to combat than Levon. I don't know, man. But Devon's older, Levon's younger. Okay. Let's see. Arm wrestling for nerds is just me, or Morzov took 6 months off to beef up for Levon at King of the Table 7 in June. Okay, team shirt or whatever. I have their size in, says Bridget. Okay, cool. You guys think of a game. Think of a guessing game we can do on here. It's pretty hard, but if someone guesses the exact number or day or something like that, we can give them a shirt. Let's think of a game. You guys help me out. Someone can help me think of a fun game where we can give away a shirt. Let's see. Derek, what's your hand length or span? I haven't measured in forever. Why not you versus Sandris would like Derek? Why not you versus Sandris? Would you like that match? Oh, sure. I just need to make sure I'm strong enough. Devon says I am. So, can you share your ideal matches and the level you want to achieve in the next couple of years? Within the next couple of years, I'd love to be like, we'll say 2 years. By 2 years, I would love to be considered top 2 in North America, like right there with Devon, and that'd be the big match everybody wants to see in North America, me versus Devon, and having beaten everybody else below that, that's where I'd like to be. And really competing for international, trying to crack top 5, top 4 international. That'd be cool. Let's see. When you sure that happens, worst cutting weight. You're the one crying over arm wrestling match, calling me a clown right now. Who's arguing here? Someone. I'm not gonna put a bunch of effort into reading all the arguments. First one to call someone a name or get stupid, just ban them. How would you see Devon versus Vitali? I don't know. I always had Vitali as would look good in that match, but Vitali lately has been looking amazing. So I don't know. I don't know how good Vitali is right now. I'm the Beast. Says American Dream. Let's see, Kyle Quinn. How long do you guys stay? You guys are all talking to each other. Damn it. I think Morzov is closer to Levon than people think. Morzov is strong, but stronger left-handed than he is right-handed. Levon is about 100 pounds advantage. Mass 2. Are we seeing some regression in the GOAT? I don't know, man. They say he's being sick, but who knows what that means. What are we at likes? Oh, likes are pretty good, guys. Thank you. If you guys can do another like spike, if you haven't hit it on your way in, I appreciate it. If you could hit that thumbs up. Dave Anderson says something about smashing me. I don't know what for. Isaac Game says, how much can you pronate on a judo belt? I don't do 1 rep maxes, man, so I'm not sure. Let's see, Bowen. You guys are all talking to each other. Joe Nilo, thanks. Bowen versus Coach Ray. I mean, Coach Ray, I love watching David Dadakayan. That is an interesting match. I think David Dadakayan left-handed will throw Devon across the table. Right-handed, interesting, very interesting. Honestly, that's the biggest match I want to see with Devon's weight is David Dadakayan, and then what's his name? Oh my gosh, just pulled Michael Todd. Angerbayev, sorry. I'd love to see David Dadakayan and Angerbayev take a shot at Devon. So there's still a few things at Devon's weight. I'd be interested to see how they handle it. But yeah, David Dadakayan is crazy impressive. So at that weight, I'd love to see Angerbayev and David Dadakayan pull Devon. Hey Derek, tried the riser belt lift Devon promotes today. Got 25 kg. Felt like I could do more, but the wrist socket started to hurt at 30 kg, so I stopped any experience with this. I don't do it the way Devon does it with the true weight, down to like a weight stack. I generally do it on a pulley system. So I don't know, man. I know that the riser is a very small muscle, you guys. The riser is underneath your brachioradialis right here. It's underneath it. It's a smaller muscle, and it's very easy to strain. So going super heavy, super fast with rising, you can damage yourself very easily. I've done it before. I've strained my riser. Take it easy with that. Progress very slowly in riser lifts. Don't go for max effort right away. Start with sets of 15 or so, and slowly over the years work your way up to getting heavier and heavier weight. But you need to condition that really well. You can definitely hurt yourself going crazy with that. Let's see. Devon would die. Oh, wait, what's the poll at? Devon, 66% say Devon would beat Levon in an X-arm fight. Wow. All right. All right. Interesting. So it said Devon would die. Okay, let's see. Did anybody give me any ideas for this poll thing? How many push-ups do I have a video of you doing, says Bridget? All right, have a good night, Tip. Thanks for hanging out, man. Hop on Halo MCC. I don't really game them. Devin could destroy the top 115 kg every weekend. Joe Ceratops, the P, I think that'll kind of lose to Devin in the same way he did to Morozov on his right, but on the left, he dog walks Devin for sure. All right, I jumped down to the bottom. Let's see, Devin. In your opinion, how much percent advantage does a 30-pound weight have in super heavyweights? It depends on if it's fat or muscle. Don't let the percentage of the numbers own you, Bridget. You look good, girl, says Veronica. Are there any other sports that could translate well into arm wrestling? I think that the most impressive people I've known have been gymnasts, number one, and baseball players, number two. Gymnasts are used to using a lot of compound movements, controlling their body and not just using one muscle at a time. So they're real solid. Everything works real well together. Plus, a lot of times they do rings or bars and stuff. Their hand and wrist are really, really strong. So in my experience, when someone says they're a gymnast and they come into the team, like they start at a really high level. Baseball players use a lot of hand and wrist stuff too, so their forearms are usually pretty strong. In my experiences. Okay, I can put $1,000 on Hermes to win with my buddy Hugh G. Okay, I promise Hermes wins, says Colin. Dang, all right. Thoughts on pumpkin training? It works. Calling against Levon is your next opponent. It's Austin Jaggers on March 11th. Calling us a brave bet. Yes. 6'4", 275 natural. Does he have potential in the sport? Derek versus Matt Mask. Interesting match. Yeah, Hermes isn't beating Levon, says Texas Prana. Kyle Quinn says Derek versus Mask actually sounds good. And GB19, can someone shoulder press if under 6 feet? Yes, they can. Caught up with the chat. I caught up. Kind of. I mean, I know I did that little skippy thing earlier, but I kind of caught up with the chat. Missed my poll, says the Drew. Did I? Sorry. I tried to catch up. It is 5:58, you guys. So what are we doing? Oh, I want to host a poll, or I want to do a contest for a shirt. Let's see. Think of something interesting. A guessing game. What is a good guessing game that we can do right now? Oh man. I want to think of something. So I can give out a shirt. No, I'm not going to practice tonight. I'm going to go to the gym. Sorry, guys. I know this is boring. I don't like to have a lull in the talking. I'm really trying to think of something fun that we could do to give out a shirt right now. Let's John Therian, what's up, bud? Isaac Games, pick a number between 1 and 200. Yo, Derek, what's up? Long time no see. How's that change and focus coming on more hand-based training coming along? Seeing any substantial gains? The hand and wrist is really strong out here. Does well out here in California. So the places I get to test it, it feels really strong. We're gonna do this the most basic way ever. That's it. All right. All right. This is what we're gonna do. Pen. Pen and Here we go. Number. I'm just going to write a number on here. Someone said 1 and 200. All right. We're going to do number 1 between 1 and 200. The first person to say his exact number. And no spamming. No going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No doing that. Okay. Let's do. All right. Got it. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to do it at 6 o'clock. We will do this until 6:03. No, 6:02. We're stopping at 6:02. Oh, someone got really close. Someone got one away from it. The first person to say the number, we're sending a shirt to. It's 6:01. I don't see it. Oh, see, someone's getting really close. I see really close guesses, but no one's hit it. Whatever the thing says 6:02, I'm stopping it. Oh, wait, we have a winner. 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 $107. Brockton Dog is the first person I see put 107. Let me scroll up and double check this real quick. Brockton Dog. $107. Let me see. Does anybody see another 107 before Brockton Dog? I'm not seeing one. I saw like a 106 earlier and a 105. Okay, yeah, Brockton Dog wins it. First one to say 107. Bro, you don't say I'm good. Don't pass him a shirt I'm going to send you. If you choose your birthday, but then people will be saying you're 20. They would know your real age, Bridget. Brockton, find a way to send me your address, or technically it's going to go to Bridget. Find a way to send me your address on any social media thing, and I'm going to send you a shirt. You can't deny my shirt, dude. I'm sending you a team shirt. It's happening. You're not allowed to deny it. You're not allowed to deny it. Well, message me somewhere on something. Friggin' am I really gonna have to do a different competition? Why were you even doing it? If you didn't want the shirt, I was gonna send you one for free. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do this again. Okay. If we say ungrateful email, yeah. Do you have email? Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Brockton Dog, what's your email? Bridget, you just want to have the emails in the site. Bridget, just give them the email on the site. What is it? Just post it in the chat. Bridget Sexiness will post it in the chat right here. Send that email your address, and we'll send you the shirt, man, and the size of the shirt that you want. Send the address. There you go. Oh shoot. You put my email. Oh wait, awderek@gmail. You made an email address under my name. That's not even. Bridget's taking over my identity, guys. That's not even my email. She made that. Like, that's not even my email. She made an email, awderek@gmail. That's not even mine. But all right. Yeah, so apparently Bridget made that email address. Message that email address, awderek@gmail.com with Drew is so mad. Drew, stop it. Yeah. Message that with your address and with what size shirt you want. We'll send it to you, man. All right, guys. Well, hopefully that was a little bit of fun. I like giving out some stuff. That'd be cool. You guys, we hung in there with like probably average like 170 people for a long time. We got above 200 for a little bit. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I always appreciate it. Moderators, if you guys could plug the link tree one more time. Anybody that has a YouTube channel in the chat right now, please plug your YouTube channel. You guys check out all these arm wrestling channels. I know a lot of people in here are starting to post more and more content. You guys post a link to the YouTube channels. Devon, post yours. I think John Terrian was in here. Post his. I saw Benji Mack in here. Post his. Start posting all the links and stuff. If you guys want to subscribe to those channels, I appreciate it. Always show some more love to all the arm wrestlers and everybody trying to promote themselves and to promote the sport, man. So you guys are amazing. Check out the link tree. You guys check out my sponsors. Use the discount code. Buy yourself something. Definitely check out Jamie Sheldon and NatFit. Makes sense. So check out the website, awswitch.com. Get yourself a shirt. The AW Derek discount code as well on the awswitch.com. Buy yourself something. Anything else comes and happens this week, I'm excited, man. I'll talk to you guys next Wednesday. We'll get back on here and we'll talk some more about it. For those of you guys that are in Southern California, the East vs. West qualifier is back on March 18th at Dave Depew's gym, Grinder Gym in San Diego. It's at the Paddy Pool. So you'll see some flyers that say Paddy Pool, some say East vs. West. It's all the same event, right? March 18th, San Diego, Paddy Pool. That is going to be the East vs. West qualifier. Weight classes 0 to 170, 170 to 200, 200 to 240, 240 and above. Women's weight classes 0 to 154, 154 and above. That's the weight classes for the qualifier. Remember, top 2 qualify in each weight class. You get to go to the finals in West Virginia. Once you go there, the winners of the right-handed weight classes, the guys that get first place, get everything, all expense paid trip. Women too, all expense paid trip to East vs. West. Left-handed winners get considered for a left-handed match at East vs. West, but not guaranteed because there's only a couple left-handed matches they do with the whole East vs. West thing. So you're considered, but not guaranteed, right? So right-handed, it's mostly right-handed favorite. Okay, thank you guys for posting on the links. Love you guys to death. Thank you for supporting the channel. You guys are always super, super loving and giving and welcoming. So thanks again. I will see you guys on Wednesday. And you guys need anything, message me. Reach out to me. All right. I'll talk to you later. See you.